Harvey Whisenton's story begins in a modest one-story home on 11th Avenue, in the Lake Merritt section of East Oakland. His early years were humble, but the neighborhood was tough and forged resilience. Harvey attended Franklin Elementary, then moved on to Roosevelt Junior High, a school known for its chaotic hallways and rough environment. It was at Roosevelt that Harvey met members of the Momo family. Although they came from different neighborhoods, attending the same schools built unexpected friendships. Even as a teenager, Harvey stood out, tall, broad and powerful, with a reputation for never backing down from a fight. Word spread quickly. Harvey was not someone to cross. In high school, Harvey channeled his aggression into football. Standing 6'5" and weighing over 200 pounds as a freshman, he became a standout player. Coaches praised him, local newspapers wrote about him, and the community began to recognize his presence. He earned the nickname Big Harv, and his reputation grew across Oakland. After graduation, Harvey started spending time on 23rd Avenue with Mo, a major figure in Oakland's underworld. What began as casual association soon became business. Harvey first worked as muscle, collecting debts for the crew. His approach was direct pay up or face the consequences. His reputation as an enforcer grew. He was relentless, and if necessary, he would use force. Eventually, Harvey parted ways with the Momos and returned to 11th Avenue to start his own operation. He used the money he'd saved to think bigger. As heroin's popularity faded and crack cocaine began to sweep through Oakland in the early 1980s, Harvey saw an opportunity. He assembled a crew of trusted associates from East and West Oakland, men with nicknames like Credit Cards, Master Charge, Big Visa, Payroll, Merkman, Killer Kev, and Fat Dave. Each brought their own skills and reputation to the table. Harvey's crew quickly earned a reputation for being both disciplined and ruthless. They had no official name at first, but their actions spoke volumes. They took over turf block by block, starting with Spronty Park. Although their first attempt to seize control met fierce resistance, they regrouped and targeted the notorious dirt road at 99th and Plymouth, a legendary crack market. After a violent confrontation, Harvey's crew emerged victorious, and the name Funktown USA was born. Funktown USA became synonymous with power and fear. Funk meant conflict, and Harvey's team welcomed it. Their motto was simple: funk or die. They expanded rapidly, taking over Walnut Street, 51st Avenue, renamed 51 Funk, and 82nd and Olive, which became known as Burnout Block, a heroin stronghold under Daddy Bo, one of Harvey's young lieutenants. Harvey's influence reached beyond East Oakland. He forged alliances, invested in businesses, and built a network that spanned the city. His headquarters was a car shop on 13th Avenue, and he invested in Estelle's, a paint and body shop that once belonged to Mo. Funktown's influence was everywhere, from the palm trees on 9th Avenue to the Regency Towers on 3rd, and the infamous junkyard on 13th and East 23rd. Public transportation routes ran through Funktown territory. The 40 and 43 buses became infamous for confrontations, with Funktown members asserting their dominance at every stop. Oakland High School was also under their influence. Any dispute involving a Funktown member was met with overwhelming force. As Funktown's power grew, so did their wealth. Harvey's drug houses brought in tens of thousands of dollars daily. He invested in flashy cars, and his crew followed suit, parading through Oakland in Mustangs, Falcons, and Cougars. They made their presence known at every major event, concerts, festivals, and football games, asserting their dominance. Harvey's reach extended to the Mexican cartel through a neighbor who operated a taco truck. This connection provided a steady supply of cocaine, solidifying Funktown's position as a major player in Oakland's drug trade. Rivalries were inevitable. The most infamous was with the 69 Mob, led by Lil D. A violent confrontation at the Laney College Carnival in 1985 marked the beginning of open warfare between Funktown and the mob. The city was now divided, and violence escalated. Funktown's younger members like Kitty Bo and Davey D became notorious in their own right. Juvenile Hall in San Leandro filled with Funktown youth, many caught for drug sales, robberies, or drive-by shootings. Even in jail, the crew maintained their reputation for toughness and loyalty. Inside the county jail, Funktown members continued to assert their dominance. Fights were common, and enemies were dealt with swiftly and decisively. By the mid-1980s, Funktown USA was an empire, ruthless, wealthy, and feared. Harvey Whisenton sat at the top, orchestrating every move. His story is a testament to the power, violence, and ambition that defined Oakland's streets during the crack era. But as history would show, such empires rarely last forever.